So today's a little trickier. So it's doing the same thing we've been doing, but we're actually doing multi-step inequalities. So we'll have some distribution and variables on both sides of the equation. So this is a good review. We're not going to do all of these because I don't think they're all necessary because we still have some on the back. So let's go ahead and get started. So this one here, we have variables on both sides. Remember, if you have variables on both sides, I try to get them together first. So I am going to subtract 2x to get it with this other x over here. That way I can combine the like terms to get 4x. I still have this negative 4 here, less than or equal. We're not doing anything with that, and I'm left with a 12 here. Now it looks like a normal two-step equation. I'm going to add 4. So 4x is less than or equal to 16. Solving for x, I'm going to divide by 4 to both sides. So x is less than or equal to 4. And that's my final answer. Not too bad. Okay, let's go to this next one. We need to distribute first. So 2t plus 6 is greater than or equal to 16. Now it's just a regular two-step. Subtract 6 from both sides. 2t is greater than or equal to 10. Divide by 2. T is greater than or equal to 5. I feel like I'm going kind of fast. Let's go, I want a negative coefficient here. Where's a good negative coefficient where I can change my inequality? Let's try this one. Let's go ahead and distribute these. I don't think it's going to work. I want a good negative coefficient. How come we don't have any? Okay, we're going to flip the page and we'll see if there's someone here. So we're just going to skip these for now and we're going to flip the page over because this is kind of what it looks like in ALEKS. Do you remember these? So all real numbers, this happens when the variables cancel on both sides and you're left with a true statement. So your true statement, and sometimes you guys get a little carried away here, is when you're left with two values, and if this is true, like 7 is equal to true, then it's all real numbers. What happens when you have a no solution? So again, your variables are going to cancel out, but you're left with a false statement. So that would be like 7 equals 3. That's not true, therefore it's a no solution. So let's go ahead and jump to these lovely equations because these look nice and hearty. So obviously we need to distribute first. So distribute, simplify, combine like terms, and then once everything is all nice and clean, that's when you add or subtract and then multiply or divide. So let's go ahead and do these. Let's get these distributed. So 8r plus 6 is less than or equal to 22, and then plus 8r minus 16. Okay, so we're going to combine, this side of the equation looks great, so 8r plus 6, that looks great. Here we have two things we can combine. What is 22 minus 16? This is what you failed to do, is that you failed to simplify these two. So 22 minus 16, and that gives me a 6 plus 8r. So if I subtract 8r from both sides, I'm left with 6 is less than or equal to 6. Is that a true statement? It is a true statement, so that is true. Therefore, all reals. let's try this baby. So distribute, negative 7s minus 28 plus 11s, so we need to simplify this, is greater than or equal to 8s, and we're going to distribute this negative 2. So that becomes a negative 4s minus 2. It's an s. Okay, so what can we clear up here? The s's are kind of weird because they look like 5s. So we have a negative 7 plus 11. I believe that gives me a positive 4s minus 28. It's greater than or equal to. We can combine these two s's. 8s take away 4s gives me 4s minus 2. We're just looking at this. You can see that we're going to cancel out the 4s's. And we're left with the statement this is negative 28 is greater than or equal to negative 2. And that's false. Negative 28 is less than negative 2. So since this is false, here's no solution. Okay? I want to give you plenty of time to work on this assignment today. So this is all I'm going to give you. If you have any questions, let me know. But again, this should not be new. Everything's the same. The only thing that's different here than just solving a regular equation is if you have a negative coefficient, you need to reverse the sign. That's it. That's all you really have to remember.